Hey guys, and welcome back to part 3 of my Q&A. Listen y'all, so on we're using the G7X. It is Sunday. I am actually about to hit the road and head to the house that I've been talking about for months. Today is finally the day. And I tell y'all, I have been doing a million different things. It is my birthday weekend. We've been lit since Thursday or Friday. Okay, I have been trying to upload a video that I shot yesterday. It was like an update. It was 30 minutes, and for whatever reason it will not upload. I don't know, the quality is very high. That might be one of the issues. I'm not sure. Tonight when we get to the lake house, we are just chilling, so I might try to re-upload it tonight. But if it does not upload tonight, I think I'm just gonna scrap it. I can't, and maybe just try to edit this. So this is part 3, you guys, the finale of my Q&A. As many of you know, I am going to be shutting down this channel. It will no longer active. I am starting a new channel. I have already started it. Some of you have the link already. There's 0 videos on there right now, but I do have, I think I said 6 or 7 more videos for this channel, and then that's a wrap. So in my mind, like, I kind of made up, you know, once I reach a certain video, I'm going to transition to the other channel. I am very hot, you guys. I've been running up and down packing. I had to pack for Chunky, I had to pack for me, I had to pack food, liquor. Listen, this week is going to be lit. Your girl, I will say, always has a fabulous birthday. Okay, I always have a fabulous birthday. Last year this time I was in Mexico living my best freaking life, living my best life. Okay, I gave a whole big speech about life reflection. I think I loaded part of it on Instagram, and then there was another part where I was talking about my struggles and whatever. I like to do that every year as a reflection, and you know how far I've come. Y'all probably will never see that. I never got to edit the damn video. You know, I told a couple of y'all, I don't really care. You know, my memories are my memories, whether I am in a completely different phase, you know, moved on and all of that. But my memories are my memories. So I do feel like at some point I kind of want to have my memories in my virtual diary, and you know that this channel and the new channel will be, or is, sorry guys, I'm just trying to get this how I like it, will be and is my virtual diary. So I don't know what you guys are gonna see and what you're not gonna see, but I will tell you that fast forward, tomorrow is my birthday and I am in a very good place. I have done the work. Listen, you'll hear the story, or part of the story, some of the story on the other channel. I've done the work to get to a good place. Okay, like I said, I think I said in a video that y'all probably won't see because it won't let me upload it, I was intentional about this summer getting back my happy, getting back to the fabulous person that I am, you know, and just being happy and doing all the things. And I did all the things and then some, and I'm just chilling right now, y'all, living a very soft, happy, stress-free life. Okay, I have on this cute little, let's see if y'all can see, little big t-shirt here. Y'all know I'm from Brooklyn, so we rep big all the time. These little shorts, I think I've shown y'all these shorts before, but they're just like this tie. I won't show y'all too much booty, but yeah, so these little shorts. And then I have on these. Yes, I can lift my legs pretty high. Airbags. Those were the ones with the smiley face on it. I forget what the name of them was, but those are the kicks that I'm wearing. I'm basically wearing t-shirts and shorts the whole week. Nothing too fancy. Like I said, I'm gonna be at a house, real chill. Got the little neon bracelet on. I forget what this is. A replica of one of the higher end brands. This is from Shein. I bought this to wear to Puerto Rico, and then we ended up going to Mexico, and I never wore it. So I wore it today because my sneakers have this yellow in it, and then just a couple of cute little gold bracelets. All right, nails were done in this baby pink. I got them shortened. These are some of the things that I mentioned in the video yesterday, but I don't know if you guys will ever see it. I'm gonna try to film my whole week, you guys. I do have my goddaughter with me. She's very into filming, social media, all of this. You know, she's talking about we're gonna be doing TikTok challenges and all that. Listen, don't let the age fool you, baby. Godmommy grew up in the 90s, okay? We know all the dances, okay? Because y'all basically copying everything we already did. All right, you guys, so y'all know I always do a little chit chat before I get started or jump into or dive into my videos. I am going to put these on tonight before I go to bed. I'll be at the house, but I just had them here. I pulled them out. So tomorrow I will wake up nice and fresh and glowy. I don't know if I mentioned it, but this is the cream. I think I did talk about it in a video that my new dermatologist has prescribed. You guys, this cream is $78. You do need a prescription, but baby, that is the holy grail right there, okay? You just need a little bit. That will have your skin looking amazing. I don't know what other people's issues are, but like I said, I have an overproduction of oil and needed some control. This also prevents dark spots, fine lines, aging. $78 a tube, okay? And there's different strengths. I have the 0.025%. Do your Googles. All right, let's get to these questions, you guys, so we can wrap this up. Now, these questions I actually did write down. Some of them were a little spicy, but I was like, you know what, for the last video I'll do a couple of questions that maybe I wouldn't normally answer, and I don't even know if I'm gonna answer them now, but I'm gonna let y'all hear the question. So there are, how many there? There's 35 questions that I wrote down that I picked from random places, you know, Instagram. Some of y'all sent me stuff on YouTube, some of y'all DM me, some of y'all left comments under pictures and things like that. Some of y'all have my phone number and actually text message me. So we just gonna go down the list and we'll get to what we can get to. I'm gonna try to not make it long, but y'all know that I be long-winded and I have to hit the road shortly, so let's go. Okay, question number 1. What are you watching right now on TV? So you guys, I don't really watch anything new on TV. I am very much old school TV watcher. I watch Golden Girls, like, and I don't really watch TV except when it's time to go to bed. That's usually when I catch up on shows or on the weekends, but I'm not watching anything new. Like, I have one cable box. I got rid of all the rest of my cable boxes. I have one cable box that's in the living room, and when I go down there, I usually just watch like the news. So I'm not watching anything new on TV. I definitely watch old school stuff. Like, I still watch The Cosby Show. I watch The Golden Girls, Twilight Zone, Perry Mason, Martin. That light scared me, but that was chunky because the light is an auto light. Hey, take it easy. You chewing that too freaking rough now. We about to go somewhere. I can't be rushing you to the hospital. Okay, yeah, so nothing new, old school stuff. 2, what's the last movie you saw? Okay, Sam. Me and Sam and Leah, I don't think Leah saw it, but we were just watching Deliverance on Netflix. Y'all, they had me hype. I seen the previews to this movie. I was like, it's gonna be good. Monique and Lee Daniels are cool again. You know, they got a couple of heavy hitters in this movie. They got Glenn Close in this. I said, it's gonna be good. I started watching the movie, y'all, and in the first 10, 15, 20 minutes, I was like, this is good. They got the kid from Stranger Things, him, in it, and he reminds me of my little brother, you guys. So I have like this like weird connection to this kid who I don't know because he reminds me of my younger brother that had passed. Yeah, he was in it. And then Angelou, I forget how to pronounce her name, I'm gonna put it right here. She's in it. Y'all, after we got like towards them about to wrap it up, it just went left. That's the last movie that I watched. I mean, would that be considered a movie? It's on Netflix, but that is the last movie that I watched it yesterday while I was getting myself together for this trip. The ending just killed it for me. All right, 3, do you have a dream car? I don't really know if I have a dream car. Every car that I've wanted, I've gotten, or I said that I was gonna get a Corvette when I retire, but I'm actually thinking of more high-end luxury for my retirement car. We might actually go to the Corvette dealership. There's one by the house that we're staying in, and they have a neon. Y'all know how I feel about neon. They have a neon 24, I think it is. I might go take a look at it, but I wouldn't get a car like that until I retire. But basically every car that I want, I could get. So nah, I don't really have a dream car. If you would have asked me that 10 years ago, I would have named every car. But we done moved on up in the world. Okay, 4, any advice for first-time home buyers? Oh, this is a very good question. Yes, credit. Make sure before you buy a house that you are working on your credit. Is I don't know if I 100% like a lot of these like fixer credit places out here. A lot of them are not really legit and they take your money and your credit still be messed up. But seek professional help for credit before you buy a house. Like, your credit is so important. People don't talk about it enough, but your credit will get you any and everything that you need in this world to do the things that you need to do. Now, if you have just hundreds and thousands of dollars in cash, credit is not as important. But people, before they know you or they know what you have in the bank, you have to prove yourself. Your credit is your track record. So before buying a home, if I had to give any advice, would be clean up your credit. And it is possible. There are tons of resources, tons of free videos, books and stuff that you can buy to help guide you into how to clean up your credit and make sure that your credit score is a certain number, because people will not even give you the time of day if your credit is not even at a certain number. So that's like some of the advice that I could get for first-time home buyers. 5, what are your favorite perfumes? Demure, you guys have heard me speak about that. I like scents that most people don't know about because I don't want to smell like everybody else. I feel like scents are personal, and although scents do smell different on everybody, they also smell very similar. So my favorite scents would be scents, like I said, that I wear a lot that I know everybody's not gonna have. So Demure is one of those scents. Milk by Commodity is also one of those scents. I do love Tom Ford Cherry. That is actually one of my favorite scents. It is like either you hate it or you love it. That's actually one of my favorite scents. I do wear it quite often, and I wear it summer, winter, spring, and fall. The Commodity brand is a brand that I've discovered like a couple of years ago. They also have a scent called Paper, and the scents do have, like it says, the one Milk has like a creamy, child, let me tell you, I wore that perfume 2 weeks ago. Baby, okay, all right. Anyway, that's one of my favorite perfumes. And then Paper, also by Commodity, you gotta have a certain type of taste for these type of perfumes. But when I tell you lasting power, when I tell you down the road somebody's gonna smell you, because that's how strong it is. And what I like about Commodity, and I haven't heard anybody talk about Commodity ever, I've never heard anybody talking about it, they have different levels of scent. So if you want something that only you could smell, they have a scent level for that. If you want something that you and everybody else could smell, they have a level for that. If you want something that the whole world could smell, they have a level for that. So I like that they give people the option depending on what type of scent profile you're going for. Okay, number 6, how long do you think you will vlog? I think I'm gonna vlog for the rest of my life, y'all. Like, shout out to my girl Samantha Sarcast Vlogs, my sis. Her birthday is coming up as well. She actually just sent me and Leah a video today, get out my bag, of a young lady who was explaining why she vlogs and why she thinks vlogging is important. And it definitely resonated, because I've been saying this for years. Like, YouTube, when I started vlogging, obviously I had my reasons, and one of those reasons was because I wanted to capture my life. I felt like, you know, capturing my memories, being able to look back on things and reflect and all of that was so important to me. Like, I wish, like my brother that had passed, I wish I had more memories of him, like home videos and, you know, things like that, but I have nothing. So even just for yourself to reflect on your life, hold yourself accountable. Like, things that I said 12 years ago about what I wanted to do with my life, I have accomplished those things. I have done those things. I have done everything that I said I was going to do and then some. Like, it's just something about being able to look back on your life and be like how far have I come, you know, and just to look back on the memories and what I thought. And some of my opinions have changed about a lot of things. The way I look at things, the things that I am into definitely have changed. And it's a beautiful thing to see the growth. I find vlogging to be very healthy and very beneficial when you're doing it like just on some like real shit, not the vlogs that are like clickbait and just fake and just people looking to, you know, do all the wrong things. Like, I don't like those type of vlogs or vloggers, but hey, something for everybody, right? So I think I will vlog for the rest of my life until I get tired of it, I guess. You know, I'm about to be 44 years old. I'm still vlogging, so We've been doing this over 10 years. We haven't been consistent, but we have been doing this for a very long time. And I love to look back at those videos when I was living in an apartment, and you know, all the things and all the plans and all the ideas that I had, and when I had businesses, and you know, how I was handling my businesses, and when I used to take the train before I started driving, and mentoring and all of that stuff. Like, this is my virtual diary, baby. What a diary. Okay, moving on. Number 7, will you ever get another dog? And I'm so sorry, I said at the end of this series I would put everybody that left me questions. I don't know who left these questions. God willing, Chunky will live for a very long time. He is a happy and healthy dog, but bulldogs do not have the longest lifespan. I think the oldest bulldog I know might have lived to be 12. So Chunky is 4 now. So let's hope that he lives a very long time. I thought about getting him a dog, but I changed my mind. Like, I do believe if something ever happened to Chunky, I would always get another dog. Like, I love dogs. I've always had dogs my whole life. They just bring something to your life, and I'm so used to having a dog. Like, if something ever happened to him, I feel like I would have a void and I would need another dog. So yes, will you ever get another dog? Number 8, how smart is your parrot? My parrot is actually very smart. I mean, he speaks maybe about 50 words randomly. You never know what he's gonna say. He picks up things from outside. He picks up things from in the house, radios, cell phones, TV. So he says a lot of random things. He knows how to dance. He understands words, like he'll say water, he'll say food. He knows how to mess with Chunky. He throws things at him. I even think he calls his name, but I don't, the pronunciation is a little weird. It sounds like Unky. It sounds like that. And then Chunky's always like, you know, the bird is a little like, he don't really like Chunky. So when he calls him and Chunky goes like this and he gets close to his cage, Cooper, who is my parrot for those that don't know, will throw something at him. So he is very smart. He knows how to pick locks. He knows how to get your attention. He knows how to do a lot. You know, they say those birds can learn the intelligence up to a 6-year-old. I mean, I wouldn't say a 6-year-old smart, maybe a 3 or 4-year-old smart, because you have to spend a lot of time with them, you know, to teach them certain things. And you know, I don't have all day and all night to do certain things with him, but he is a very smart bird. Number 9, is pink still your favorite color? No, pink is not my favorite color anymore. Here I go with the pink nails. I used to be obsessed with the color pink. You know, my old channel name was Pink Hugs, and everything I used to buy used to be pink. You know, I was like obsessed with pink. But I think I kind of got out of, I don't know, sometime in my 30s. I was just like I can't just buy everything pink. It's very, now it's very childish to me. Like, I be still attracted to pink things, but like everything can't be pink. Like, I don't know, like I've grown up a little bit. I mean, to each their own. If people still like pink or whatever and like everything pink, I mean, I guess it don't have anything to do with age. You like what you like. But to me, I'm just like, I've overdone this pink thing. Like, so I don't really have a favorite color anymore. Like, I just like what I like, whatever I'm drawn to. I still very much love that cobalt blue. Most of me and my Virgo friends, we call it Virgo blue, because that sapphire color, that cobalt color, is our month color, and I'm really attracted to that. I really do like that color, but I wouldn't say that it's my favorite. I like all the colors. Good question though, and thank you for that. 10, have you ever been in a fight? I have been in several fights. Not recently, thank God. Back in the days, I wouldn't say I was always in a fight, but you know, there were times where I definitely had to, you know, yoke somebody up, kick somebody, beat down somebody. Like, it was just what it was. Like, most of the time it was me fighting for other people, not me fighting for myself, because I just don't be in trouble like that. Like, I just mind my business. But you know, if it was my brother or my cousins or, you know, one of my homegirls or something like that, yeah, definitely been in a couple fights and definitely got beat up a time or two. Ain't going even front. All right, have you ever been in a fight? Number 11, why are you creating a new channel? Okay, so how do I answer this question? So you guys, I have not been 100% forthcoming with, you know, all the stuff that has been going on in my life. I mean, some of you kind of might have figured it out. Some of you may have some assumptions. Some of you may be right, some of you may be wrong. Some of you do know exactly why. But this channel is a channel that a lot of people who I no longer associate with have access to, probably still watching, and there's just a lot of things that I feel like I need to leave in the past, and this channel is actually one of those things. So in order for me to kind of reset, restart, have like a fresh palette, I need to start a new channel. So not because I really want to or whatever, it's just something that has to be done to kind of get me back to a new place. Like I said, I know there are people that I no longer associate with, that I no longer want to have any type of connections to or whatever, that watch this channel and that are probably still watching this channel. So we need to cut ties and move on to something new and different, and that is why. So thanks for your question. Why are you creating a channel talk? Why are you always repping Brooklyn when you no longer live there? Who asked this question? I'm about to, who are you talking to? Like, I forget who asked this question, but I told y'all I did write down some of the spicier questions for the last part of this video. Why do I rep Brooklyn if I no longer live there? Okay, so if you don't know, I was born and raised in Brooklyn. I spent most of my teenage and the beginning parts of my adult life still in Brooklyn. I still have very deep ties to Brooklyn. A lot of my family still lives in Brooklyn. A lot of my upbringing, my roots, Brooklyn made me who I am. So no matter, battery change. Yeah, so what was we? Brooklyn will always be very much a part of my story, my history, my life. So I don't have to live in Brooklyn to rep Brooklyn. And the person that probably asked this question is probably not from Brooklyn, because you wouldn't get it. Like, I don't know where y'all from or where you're from, the particular person that asked the question, but anybody that was actually born in Brooklyn, raised in Brooklyn, not these new transplants that come to Brooklyn and then want to vlog and be like, you from Brooklyn. You're not from Brooklyn. You're not from Brooklyn. If you was not born in Brooklyn and raised at least 10 years in Brooklyn, you can't claim Brooklyn. I'm sorry. Fight me. Like, I am a true Brooklyn person, okay, to my core. My whole family is from Brooklyn. My mother, her mother, my great-grandmother, my dad, his mother, her mother. Like, we're all Brooklyn, okay? So I will rep Brooklyn until I don't want to rep Brooklyn anymore, and that will never be. So if you don't like it, I don't know what to tell you. You're gonna hear Brooklyn forever. Y'all people crazy. Okay, 13. Are you dating someone famous? Saw a post on Instagram. Okay, so the post you saw on Instagram, what did you see that made you question if this person was famous? I'm so curious. I don't even know who asked that question, but next question. Okay, number 14, money or love? So for me, it's always gonna be love. It's always gonna be love. For me, yes, money is a great thing to have. You can do so much with money. But at the end of the day, what is money without love? If you do not have love, loyalty, respect, at the end of the day, I will take those things over money and live in a shoebox, okay? Yes, always love over money. 15, what's your dream vacation look like? I'm blessed to say that I have done so many things in my life that are like so amazing. I don't know. Like, I don't know what a dream vacation would be like for me, because I have been some amazing vacations. Like, I think I'm gonna do more of Europe. 2025 we're gonna probably do more European trips, but I don't really have in mind exactly what like the best dream vacation would be. I've stayed at some of the best hotels. I do want to go to Bali though and stay in like one of those hotels where you're like in the treetops. Maybe that would be a dream vacation. I've never done that, and I think that would be something like I would want to do, like Bali, like one of the nice, really nice hotels. There's nothing around but like monkeys, and you open up those like screen doors and you're like legit outside. Yeah, I think that would be a dream vacation. Okay, 16, would you consider yourself more girly or more tomboyish? I'm a complete mix of girly and tomboy. Like, today I'm on my tomboy shit, but I'm also very girly. We got the nails done, we got the jewels on, we got the lashes done, we got the lips painted. So, but I got on my Air Max and my Biggie t-shirt. So I think I'm a good mix of both girly and tomboyish. Again, I'm a teenager from the 90s. Like, we did a lot of mixing girly and tomboy. You would have on your baggy jeans, but then you would have on a crop top, you know? Like, I would have my hair in a bun and, you know, put on some eyeliner or lip gloss, and then have on like Timbs and fatigues. Like, so it was very much the mixing of girly and tomboyish, and I still think I do that to this day. It's just on a more grown-up level. You said 17. You said that you are a gamer. Top 3 favorite games of all time. Okay, Tomb Raider, PlayStation, right? Tomb Raider #1. I would have to say all of the Super Mario games. Like, come on now, all of them, including Mario Kart and all of that. And Uncharted, the Uncharted series was pretty good. One of my favorite games. Yeah, so we're gonna go with those. Number 18. Do you have any YouTube goals at this point? Not really, y'all. I hope that the day ones that I have remain around and we could ride this out till we old, you know, or older, and all of us get to see each other, and, you know, the ones that actually do vlog, see each other growing and glowing and just living great lives. And even when we go through adversity, get through it and help somebody else that, you know, may be going through something. Like, I feel like YouTube is so good in that way for when you are struggling with certain things, and there's somebody that you can find that has or have or is going through what you're going through, and they can see this person has gotten through it, they did this and this. Is very helpful. I don't really have any goals. I don't really set any goals, but on this new channel, let's see what happens. I don't know. 19. How many properties do you own? Next question. I'm never gonna tell you that. 20. Favorite hair product? Right now, I'm really loving the Pattern brand. Their products work really good for my hair. Shea Moisture, they came out with, it's the blue packaging. It came out not too long ago, and I don't usually like Shea Moisture products because they usually dry out my hair. But they came, whatever the blue one, the blue packaging was, though, that and Pattern have been my favorite two for the curls. When my hair is straight, I really just use a Pattern oil sheen, and that's really it. I haven't really been using like a bunch of products. Number 21, how do you deal with conflict as an adult? Listen, conflict is always gonna be around, you guys, adult, kid, like whatever it is. I really do be trying to see other people's side of things though. You know, a lot of times we get set and stuck in our own heads, and it's just like my way or the highway, or you're wrong and blah. As I've grown and the older I've gotten, I really do try, if I run into conflict, to understand where somebody else is coming from, or why they're angry, or why we have conflict. I really do. It don't always work out where it's worked out, but I will say that I try to communicate, and I try to be more understanding and open about why the situation is happening anyway. And that way you can kind of figure out how to get past it. Favorite hair product? 22, do you think you will retire in New York? Absolutely. Like, you know, I've gone back and forth. I'm in a different stage in my life now. Okay, so things are actually a little different when we're talking retirement, but my home that I'm in, that I plan to stay in, I do believe that I will stay here until I can't walk up the stairs anymore. Like, that is legit my goal. New York is very expensive, but New York has everything that I want. I have contemplated moving out of New York. Me and my cousin have talked about moving out of New York. She still wants to move out of New York, but she doesn't have everything that she wants. Like, I have basically everything that I want here in New York. My career is here. I'm on the, you know, the path to retire some years, and you know, it's never perfect. The dear memory card ran out of memory. Good thing I put a new memory card. So we were talking about New York. Would I retire in New York? And I basically was saying yes. At this point in time, I do believe that I will retire here in New York. I'll keep this house for as long as I can, run my businesses, and travel the world. That is legit my plan. Now, if something changes, then we'll have to cross that bridge when we get to it. Number 23, how many siblings do you have? Okay, so I had 3 brothers. One has passed. So currently I have 2 living brothers and 1 who has passed. 24, are you religious or spiritual? You guys, if you've been watching, you know I'm more of a spiritual person. I'm not going to even get into the spiritual versus religion. You know, that's for all y'all people that want to do that. Me, I'm more of a spiritual person. I try to live my life the right way. Do I believe in God? Absolutely. But I don't subscribe to a lot of the religions and things like that, you know, have you scared to do certain things. Not for me, but definitely more spiritual than religious. Off the top of my head, I would have to say when I was in my 20s and I had first started my career, I had went out with a couple of my co-workers and I had a bit too much to drink and I legit threw up at the table and I was devastated. Like, that might have been the most embarrassing moment. I might have been like 23, 22, you know, just getting into the real world, working with like all these gun-toting professionals, and I'm out having a good time and I didn't know how to hold my liquor. And I for sure got so drunk that I threw up at the table where everybody was eating. God bless the dead. One of my co-workers who was a little bit older than me and played the mommy role for me that night helped me up, cleaned me up, got me something to drink, made sure I got home safe. Rest in peace. Like, she has passed. She had cancer, but she definitely looked out for me that night. A little young, immature girl who could not hold her liquor. Anybody could have took advantage of me that night, but she made sure that I was okay and that I got home safe, and I'll be forever grateful for that. That's like kind of the most embarrassing thing I could think of. 26, what's your bedtime and what time do you wake up? So during the week, I try to be in the bed by 10:30. I try to be asleep by 11:30 because, you know, your body takes a little bit of time to wind down. I wake up usually about 5:45. 27, why would you get your name on your arm? See, here's another spicy question. So for those that don't know, I do have a tattoo that is my name, and I've spoken about this tattoo before on my old channel, on this channel, but for those that don't know, and for the person who's curious, when I got this tattoo, I had just turned 16 and I went with a bunch of my friends to the Village, which is area in Manhattan, and you could legit, I don't know about now, but back in the day, you could get anything and do anything. It was very sketchy in the Village, okay? So like, you talking piercings, tattoos, drugs, whatever you want, the Village had it. So I went with about 12 girls and they were all a little bit older than me. Everybody was getting a tattoo, y'all. Everybody. They probably were like 17, 18, 19. I was the youngest one. I was 16. They did not ask me for ID. All I know is that everybody was going. This one was getting a tiger. This one was getting a rose. This one was getting an app. My dumb ass, I didn't know what I wanted. I just was going with the flow. And I'm like, just put my name. It was like so stupid, and you know, I got in so much trouble from this tattoo. I have regretted having this tattoo. Trust me, the whole time I have had it. In the summertime, people calling your name. I've even lied to a couple people that was like, why would you get your? I'm like, that's not my name, that's my dad one. So I had planned to get this tattoo covered so many times, which I still do plan to get it covered. The things that I have wanted to cover it with, I just have not done yet. Then I got this tattoo done by a famous tattoo artist in Miami. You guys might have seen that vlog on the old channel. I think that's the only tattoos I have. 2 tattoos. I don't plan on getting any more tattoos. Like, for what? Like, it's just, except to cover my name, and that's it. But yeah, that's how I ended up getting my name on my arm. Trust me, I regretted it legit the moment after I got it done, but at that point, it is what it is. And I mean, I've had my cute little times, you know, in Brooklyn, you know, little cuties try to talk to me and they be like, Crystal, and I'd be like, hey, what's up? But other than that, like, I hate this damn tattoo, and at some point it's going to be covered. Like, I also thought about getting it removed, and then they were like, you could get keloids, and I was just like, oh, no, I don't want no keloids. So I'm gonna get it covered at some point. Almost done, y'all. 28, why are you always yelling New York and Brooklyn? Is this the same question? Like, is this a different question? Listen, I think I answered this question. Maybe I wrote it down twice. I don't know, but I am from Brooklyn, okay? Born, raised in Brooklyn. I will rep Brooklyn and New York because that's my hometown. That is where I am from. Like, if you don't represent where you're from, or you're not proud of where you're from, I'm so sorry that you don't have a connection to where you were born and raised, but I absolutely do, and you will always hear me talk about New York and Brooklyn. Okay, next. 29, what is your nationality? Next. 30, Jordan's or Air Max fan? That's the question. Jordan's or Air Max fan? I don't know. Like, it just depends on my mood. I'm very much an Air Max girl, as you know. I be hating people that be getting on here talking about, oh, they been sneakerheads when they ain't know nothing about no sneakers. the years, I don't want to have to call people out, but like it legit be irritating me. And this is what I mean when I be like, when you get on this camera, please be your most authentic self, because you know people that have been watching you, like, we know you ain't know nothing about no sneakers, you didn't know nothing about no Jordans, you don't know true sneaker culture, but now you're a sneakerhead. Well, sit down, okay? Because let the true sneakerhead school you, because y'all really be irritating my soul. But I be having to digress, because like, why I can't. All right, let me move on. I don't have a preference, Jordans or Air Max. It just depends on my mood. 31, favorite place to be when you're in Brooklyn? That's a good question. You know, so I spent a lot of time in my teenage years at the Promenade. If any of you are from New York or Brooklyn specifically, you know, the Promenade is just like a little walking area with benches that overlook the water. And it's a very nice area, downtown Brooklyn. I always used to go there like after work. I would eat lunch there. I would go there with my boyfriend, like late nights, early morning. Like the Promenade was like my spot. I haven't been there in a really long time. Maybe the next time I'm in Brooklyn, I'll take a walk and vlog and head to the Promenade. I have a lot of memories at the Promenade. Like, so I would say that's one of my favorite places in Brooklyn. Now, my family's homes, if I had to like be specific, favorite place to be when you're in Brooklyn would be at one of my family members' homes. 32, most used curse word. Motherfucker for what? Nah, I don't know. Shit, maybe? I don't know. I curse a lot. I don't know. 33, most used slang word. Right now, I don't know what's going on with me and my cousin, but we both are saying legit. Like, I'm like, did I get it from you or did you get it from me? Because why are we saying legit so much? Like, everything we're saying is like word, because that legit is this, that legit is that. I'm like, I don't even know when I started saying legit so much. And she's like, me neither. So I'm like, did you get it from me or did I get it from you? Neither one of us know. So legit right now is definitely a slang word that I just keep using, and I don't know where I picked it up from or why I started saying it again. I don't know. 34, do you still love the color pink? Didn't I answer this? I feel like these are like double questions. I do still like the color pink. I don't love the color pink anymore. I still wear it. I still, you know, dabble here and there with pink, with nails and little clothing items and things like that, but it's not my favorite color anymore. And the last question is, what can we expect from your new channel? Okay, this is a very good question. I don't even know how long this video is going to be, but my new channel, you guys, for me is a reset. It is a completely blank slate to my new life. Okay, I'm not going to be too detailed on this channel, you know, as to what that means, but when you get to the new channel, you will see what I am referring to. And that channel, I plan to be a lot more free and open with things and talking more about like a lot of real life shit. Like, I feel like I talk about real life shit, and I have talked about real life shit on this channel, but I want to dive even deeper into more real life things, you know what I mean? Like things that we go through as women, things you have to do when you have to like pick up the puzzles to your life. I want to actually show like some of the things that I had to do and had to go through, and how to manage businesses and things like that as a woman, like everyday finances on, you know, maintaining stuff as a business owner, and just everyday life ups and downs, you know. Like, I plan to do more vlogging. I do vlog a lot on this channel, but I don't think it's like consistent. On my new channel, I want to be more consistent, which I believe will allow more of a connection to the audience that I think I want to reach, and that is like professional women who are seeking the greater things in life, who want to live their best soft girl life. Like, I didn't live a soft girl life for a long time. It took me a while to get to that point in my life, the soft girl life, right? And I ain't never going back. I ain't never going back to the non-soft girl life. Now, soft girl life may mean something different to everybody. To me, it means being able to live your best life and do everything you want to do, to not be stressed, to not have nobody, you know, taking from you, and you having to cater to other people, you know what I mean? Like, soft girl life is just easy breezy, self-care, self-love, doing all the things, baby, having all of the experiences, but in an easy way. You don't have to do too much to get the things that you want, you know. You don't have to do too much to pay your bills. You don't have to do too much to be beautiful. These are the soft girl life things, okay? And that's what I'm trying to do, or shall I say continue to do. And yeah, just go about my everyday life, and life you don't know. It has been so true for me this year. You don't know what life is going to throw at you, and you can't be prepared for everything that's going to come at you. So you have to just be prepared to roll with the punches and pick up things when they fall. And that's where I'm at with it, you guys. Yeah, new, fun, free, soft girl life, okay? That's it, you guys. I answered all the 35 questions. And yeah, I hope that you enjoyed the video. I hope that I was thorough in all of the questions. This one, I kind of rushed the questions along, but I hope that I did answer, you know, what you wanted to know. So it is time for me to almost hit the road, so I'm going to pack up these last couple things, but I wanted to get this done so that maybe I can edit this tonight, and also try to get that other video edited that won't upload for whatever reason. Love you guys. I will see you in the next one.